Hello, welcome to another video. So I'm continuing on with the Odin's problem project, which is a Z machine interpreter in get here Odin's Z machine interpreter in the Odin language, which I'm new to. Um, So the Z machine interpreter was developed late 70s, and it was basically to make games like Zork, like text adventure style things. And I'm following a standards document, which is neither of these two links, so I will open up this one. I use this annotated one, which is it shows the same as the uh, actual stuff, but there is some annotations in places which just make it a bit easier. Like in the header, it kind of the original gives something like this, which can be used, but then this is also kind of helpful in showing what all the flags are, and there's stuff like that throughout. So I use that and have some things here. So last episode, I was looking at this put prop where it was getting the wrong address for some reason. And what I've done is I've actually done a bunch more, and oh, that might, yeah, cool. So I've done a bunch more. I might bring that over here just to, in fact, I might make this big and Odin run dot and ROMs that. So I've made it quite a bit bigger. If we scroll up further, I should say, where was it? Yeah, put prop. So I have got Z strings. I've got the object getting the right address, which is very helpful for finding where to get the string from. And after I got the right address, everything I'd done with the Z string so far just worked, and it just printed that. So I added like a couple more things like store and test attribute. But here we are failing on this new address. So if we go back to here, maybe make this big. Basically, we have an instruction that is doing a read Z string. Unhelpfully, I haven't got what the actual instruction is here. But what I can do is just do like what am I doing? I'm not anything. I want to just do format dot bit of a context switch from working in other languages to going back to Odin again. So I'll print F line, and in fact I can just do print line instruction, and that should show all the information I want. So the instruction is a print, which it does require a thing. So if we go to opcodes, we actually no dictionary of opcodes. So I put the opcode in for print, but I have not implemented anything of print yet. I love how there's one for piracy. So the print is a zero up. The first zero up I've actually done so far. And it takes a string. So makes us need to go back to how instructions are encoded. So here we have basically all the things like opcode. I've parsed all this, so it was print and it had zero operands, so then there were no operands to get, and this instruction doesn't take a store and doesn't take a branch. And now, because it does actually take a string, it has to read an encoded string of unlimited length. And so here we can go down to text opcodes. So two opcodes, there's only two of them, print and print ret, are followed by a text string. This is stored according to the usual rules. I love how the documentation gives stuff like that. It's like the usual rules, which I guess was the last chapter in it. But yeah. And in particular, execution continues after the last 2-byte word of the text, the one with the top bit Z. So it's kind of the usual rules for instructions as well as for the text. So yeah, it's not like the easiest specs to follow, but specs are like that. So for this, I have done some stuff in this, and I have talked about it. And I think the way I've actually got it, there's nothing really to scroll through there. The way I've got it is, what I might do is close this and do a split that way and open up zstring. Maybe I don't know. I'll make the font slightly smaller and do that one. That's that way. So I'll do that. That didn't work. I'll just make another split. I'll close all my splits and do verming stuff. So zstring, I just wanted to make them equal, and I thought I was doing window equal, but I think that only works for the vertical. So actually, I think I remember how it is, but anyway. So in here, string dump, we've got a way to string dump a thing, which isn't quite what we want to do. We want to read a string, which we don't actually have a method for that. What I think I'll do is basically make this whole thing not actually do this here, because all it really does is print the string at the end. So what I think I will do is actually make a zstring read, and this will take a machine. It will actually zstring and type proc, and that was odd. There and like yank in that, and actually around that, and in man, what's happening with this keyboard? That's not what I wanted. just do that. And of course, let's take away my yank around that and paste there. That's all I really want to do. So now we can say this is going to return the string. And going to start the thing. And what I kind of want to do is maybe just yank all of that, because most of it is going to stay, and we're going to just take the string equal to the string read, and that is going to take machine ref length. And here we're going to defer doing that, otherwise we gonna just do this. And like, here is one case where I think having this defer kind of makes it a bit more confusing, because you've got like all three in a line. You've only got three, I mean. So here we won't do any printing, but we still will do unimplemented, because we don't have that. And now I think I can go over here and just need to see what this instruction has. So you have a z string. So I guess at this point we can actually say what the z string is, and it is a z string. And it should be just nil to start with. So there, if we go back to there, we can just do instruction z string, and that can equal to z string read. And this is going to take a machine, and it's going to take an instruction. We need to get the length out. Yeah, and the length is going to be length equal to 0. So because of that, I need to actually make this not sure why I'm even wearing these anyway. I think that's a tradie or something. Yeah. Right. So where was I? I'll kind of need to make this a thing, and we need to increment instruction. I'll just put that comment there, but I could come back to it very shortly, because what's the z string gonna? Yeah, so it doesn't actually store the length anywhere. So what I guess what I can do is let's read z string read it's not that. Um, I guess that needs to return the Z string. Because of that, so I just call it the Z string. I didn't want to do that. Read, and I think this length, what I can do is because it's going to be 0 here, but we want to get the result. We want to know how many characters were actually read. So I've got two options. I can, well, I've got many options. Two options that I'm kind of thinking of right now. I can either put a length parameter in the Z string structure, or I can make this return a length as well as the read, or third option that I didn't say but was secretly my second option before, I can have length be a pointer, but we call this dump in other places, such as put prop. So what I think I might do is just open up object and no, it'll be dump. Yeah, so here, yeah, I guess we can kind of make it return the length as well. It's not quite what I wanted. We'll just do. Actually, no, be easier. Having linked in here, and we'll call it a UA, and that kind of makes it symmetrical to how the instruction is. If I open the instruction again, this has a length parameter. So I guess here when we the string, it's just here, we can instruction dot length, and we can do plus equal. Finally got it. Keyboard not quite working with the brain. Instruction dot z string dot length. I think that's kind of what I want to do, because all the other things, like read branch and read store, it will kind of increment itself, see that next byte and here instruction next byte, it will do that if it's a store or a branch. But zstring, we're kind of going out to a separate library, and that oh, because of that, it can't do the instruction next byte. It just assumes that it could be anywhere, and it shouldn't be touching the bytes. Right, that's kind of all right. So I think at this point, well, in fact, if we run it now, it should fail at something else. Dot address. I was like, what's wrong with there? So that's E32 to E16. I think I want to have a C window if we're going to have errors and whatnot. What actually that I should have it. I want C text. Anyway, enough like trying to get them to do things. I will just go there manually. Not having a great day today, to be honest. Like I'm having a good day, but I'm not having a great read. So this is going to break a few more things. So I think here I also want to do anything too, and they'll break a different place. Just don't want as many. In fact, yes. I'm doing this weird. It's because like I'm kind of going off the assumption that here, like overview of Z machine. No, where was it? Memory map. Yeah, it kind of says that you could have like 512 kilobytes of memory, I guess, which means that you kind of have to have U32 for the address of your memory, not U16. That only goes up to 65 ish kilobytes. And so, like, even in version 3, that's still less. So, kind of need to do U32 for the addressing, but then everything that you read is all U16s. So that's kind of why I need to do this, like, type jockeying, I guess. But that seemed to be it. Now we get a sig fault from all my changes. Um, or do we? Like, um, oh no. So yeah, just goes down to here where it's on the put prop again and it gets a sig fault. I didn't think had changed anything like spectacular. Shouldn't really affect that because put prop just does the right thing. So that object, that could be an issue, but we're passing in length of whatever it is and properties. We're just upcasting it. Adding a length shouldn't really affect that. Address is already that. We're just making I upscale, we're multiplying all in 32-bit address space. We're not deleting the string, we're returning it. And the dump reads that string, it prints that string, and then it deletes. That seems like it should be doing the right thing. I wonder if maybe you should be returning a like pointer. Nah, because it's kind of frustrating because this one just does a sig fault. So like, I could be, I could try and go like into GDB and whatnot, but then could have anything. Um, so I'll just stash that and run it. Make sure yeah, so that's fine. But what I wanted. Feel like that should be fine. See, I'm wondering about whether this is returning a copy, which I think it is, but then this is kind of just on the stack here. So I think what I can do is actually I'll get out of this because I'm already over here. So here I'll go back into zstring and I'll find this thing. And what I think I'll do is have this, which I believe will kind of fix my woes. But then I guess like the string builder is also just on the stack. I'm assuming it goes on the stack. Yeah, so that's still kind of failing there. I wonder if doing this sort of thing might help, and I'll just see where the compiler tells me to go. Oh, it's like everywhere here. Cool. I think this might be good. See what happens there. Why not? Because you won't like that. I feel like you should be able to do that. What else did Odin have in this thing? And yeah, I thought that might be the case. Um, Um, oh, I'm like struggling with them. I think I'm more struggling with my keyboard layout that I have changed. Um, yes, I did mean that. Nah, because like it prints it. Um, yeah, like there it doesn't even like printing zstring. Um, but it gets it out. I feel like the that delete is yeah, this delete is causing some issues. So if we go, I don't know why my tags aren't working. I made like a Odin.c tags, so I should be able to just go seat. Well, in fact, it seat. Um, no, C tags minus big R dot and minus option equals Odin. I know why it's not working. C tags. But now it should find it. Did we have like a copy? We do have like a clone. Ah, this is frustrating. Haven't done at all what I was intending. Yeah, it is what it is. I mean, can just do something like that and not delete it, and yeah, it goes to the right place. Yeah, I wonder how I can get around that because otherwise it's just going to be like leaking stuff. The, well, I guess it's not going to be leaking, but it seems a little buggy. Um, because yeah, basically like SB is getting created here, and it's on the stack. Um, Not on the heap. Uh, where are we? Overview. Um, which I thought if I that's yeah, I thought if I made it not a pointer, it would just do the right thing. What to do if you get stuck? I haven't even stuck there. There's a whole bunch of things and extra information. We do have some stuff on a wiki. Haven't looked here yet. Um, that just sends me there. I've already been there. And these will just. Oh no, they're like. None of that's useful. Yeah, so everything's just pointing back here. That's all right. I mean, this kind of works. Kind of works. Now to get some on, you can do it. Cool. So it's unimplemented here. So I think what I can do is maybe take out this. That's annoying because it does like a little check. I guess that could just return. I kind of do want that check. Well, in fact, all we really need is this in A4. Not just a 4, that's we want if bit of, I guess, U8 of word shifted to that, and if the 7th bit is set. So what I'm doing here is shifting the whole word 8, so this byte becomes over here, and then I'm doing the test on here where the bit 7 is set, which will be this bit here, and if it is set, it's the end. So if that happens, do break. So it's not endless loop. So I think that's roughly what I need to do to get past there. We don't have I. We also need to save the length somewhere. So I guess we can do zstring dot length and just make sure that's 0. zstring length. And this was going to be just the bytes. So we can probably just do that. And then zstring length. This feels like should be in here. No loop condition because we're doing it inside because we can't see the word. And here we can do zstring plus equal to 2. Something like that. Then we don't need that, don't need that. And I suppose we could remove one line, but we could do something like word and it is U16. And then every time we just check whether bit of U. I think it is easier here like that. And then cool, print, and it does not yet implemented on instruction dump. It's not the best just because it does it in the middle of that. But that means if I go to instruction dump, and it'll be under print. So this will be quite similar to, do we have it? Yeah, put prop. It'll be very similar to this. Except we will z string dump. Wow, actually, we've just got the z string. So I guess what we can do is make this one line and here we can have last one, and here will be s, and then we can do that again, and here we can just do instruction.zstring, except we do strings dot to string of that, which will mean I'll need strings. That one. I thought this might be the case. So we will have to do, I don't know what to change, do that sort of thing, and then do that, and next one, please, and do that, and I think that should do the trick. We want to do document be bang. Oh, gives a sequel. So I guess what is happening is that string buffer is not quite right. think what I want to do is just make zstring a string. Um, and then yeah, I think in here, zstring. I'll just do a search for that. Yeah, so in here I want to do this and set it to 0 and pass in a pointer. Return the length. Yeah. And here, won't bother with that. Not right there. Deleting all that. And here, instead of returning zstring, we'll return strings.toString. This guy and that one. Uh, yeah. And we can just print that, which will return a string. But we will want to do a reference to it. And so here, we will actually want to make a z string and have fb equal fb like that. And instead of returning this, we'll just return a string, just a string. The instruction dump. We won't need that anymore. That's all right. Wait, is it? Oh, yeah. So we need. Did we not change that? I'm really meaning to do it in here. Do it there. And I think that means we can't really Oh, actually, no, we can do no. Do something like that, and I think I want to do that and see window again. To invalid type. Oh, 3CN. That's the type, right? And here, if we call this UA, so I guess if lengths are not equal to nil and that length, probably some other places, do it there, do it there, do it there, not there, do it there. Otherwise, what are we doing here? We can just call this I again. What do we want? We want length, not, not equal to nil. And I think this assertion would just go, where am I? I think I want something like this. Right, and here, if length not equal to nil, do length, it's the other way around, length that equal to I think that is what I want. Different language, some Python just before, and that should just be fixed. Gosh, this is even more. there's some pain points that I've found in Odin. Is that right? Right, so here it's just this one. Um, and we call a, like, do we just have to do that and do right? That is printing something, but not quite right. So I think in instruction, we're doing that somewhere. So that's got, it's a print, didn't know anything. The length was 1. So the length stays at 1, even though it reads some characters. Not quite right. And this GKN is also not quite right. So I guess there are some issues with the Z string read, but I just want to magic, magic. So it does have magic mode. Yeah, cool. I guess I will have to work something out. More struggling. Less struggling with objects than last time. Now it's just struggling with Odin and zstring. Um, well, like the unlimited zstring. Because yeah, this ain't right, and this length ain't right either. It should go up by 2 at least. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna leave it there and come back to it another time. Um, if you've stuck around this far through my frustrations, good on you. But thanks for watching, and hope to see you next time. Hopefully with some more progress.